Hey guys, welcome to Get Inspired Spiritually. So let's talk about anxiety and worrying, and let's also learn how to tackle these two popular maladies. Okay, so what is anxiety? So basically, anxiety is basically an overthinking state of mind where your mind will be focused on the future event, where in your mind you will be recreating it and you will be thinking about it. So basically, we can clearly say that anxiety is about future. It's a very I know it's a very popular. I mean, it's not popular. I mean, it's a very common state of mind. It's not actually a disease or any sort of thing. And as we see that people tag this anxiety and all, like, basically it's a sort of mental illness or a disease. But that's not. Anxiety is basically a state of mind. Every person has got anxiety, and as per psychology, like, they say that a little bit of anxiety is good because it actually makes you work on the things that you have been always postponing that. But the problem is, if we overly focus on the anxiety thoughts, or basically overthinking is the cause of all of these things, whether it is anxiety or worrying. So as we overly focus on the future event that's going to happen maybe tomorrow or may not happen, it paralyzes action. So this is actually the problem that we need to tackle. Coming to worrying. So what is worrying? So worrying is, like, where your mind will be thinking about a past event. Mostly it is all about you know it is a very undesirable event, and your mind will be clinging on to it, and it is not moving about. It's not moving forward from that. So basically, worrying is about past. Like, oh, this happened. Oh, how can I tackle this? Oh, it has happened. Oh, what's gonna happen now? Let's say, like, we are not able to get anything or to improve that particular situation. So worrying is basically concerned about the past event that has happened, and although it is an overthinking, although past is past, it is gone and we can't do anything about it. So this is about worrying. So, but how are we gonna tackle these two things is that's what this video is all about. So before we move on to that, let us understand the very nature of human mind. I mean, in the book titled Monkey Mind, a memoir for anxiety, the author says that, like, it is monkey. Basically, our mind is like a monkey. So our minds are designed in such a way that we can't stay in this moment and embrace this moment and enjoy this moment. So either our mind will be thinking. So thinking is the very basic nature of mind that differentiates a human from an animal. So our minds either will be thinking about the past, either we will be reminiscing on it, or we will be worrying about it, or we will be focused on the future. And if we and we will be exaggerating that, and it creates, sometimes we will be illusionally thinking about it, that, oh, this is gonna happen and how I'm gonna do. So this is the very nature of mind. It is completely, it is a monkey, like, it will be moving on from either past or the future. So this is the very nature of mind. Coming to one thing what we need to understand is, so in life there are two factors. Stoics, like, they are their contribution to this field in tackling anxieties and worries, like, it's a wonderful thing what they have written in their books, the meditations written by Marcus Aurelius Antonius. So they state that life consists of controllable as well as uncontrollable factors. An old church phrase goes that, like, it goes like this. So it says that, give us the Lord our daily bread. So give us the strength to accept and live with the things that we can't change, and the courage and the strength to change the things that we can. So the philosophy of our life and existence is that control what's controllable and live with the rest. So you can take any situation or any problem or any person, either he has a choice to either whine, blame, or to change something about life. So this is very important in tackling worrying and anxiety. And the problem is we will be thinking about either the future or the past, which is completely uncontrollable. So our ability to stay in the moment and live life in moment-tight compartments, that's the solution to anxiety. No matter what we think about the future, how much ever we think about the future, no matter how much ever we think about the past, it's not gonna change anything in our life. Yeah, of course, it is draining off our energy. We are simply screwing ourselves. That's completely uncontrollable. So both these past and future are completely uncontrollable. Life is in this moment. So if you don't know how to enjoy that, you become a victim to these popular maladies called anxiety and worrying. Coming to other things like how to tackle these two popular maladies. Now let us understand the very nature of human life. Life is sojourn. To be frank, we have acute shortage of time. While I'm talking now, my hairs are actually getting grayed. I don't know whether I will be alive tomorrow or not, or the very next hour or not. So life is sojourn. I don't know how long I will be living here. So personally, I use this term like this life is nothing but a bubble on the water. Definitely it will explode, but when we don't know. So what we are doing is all these things like worrying or anxiety or all these things, overthinking or anything is all waste of time. We have acute shortage of time. We don't have time to think on these things. And also, thinking is not a replacement to your action. Your life is gonna change if you act on the things, not by simply just thinking about the things. It's not gonna change anything. Only thing, you will be losing your energy, you will be losing your peace of mind, and most importantly, you will be wasting time. Coming to the other aspects of this, related aspects to this, we have to first remember that there is no replacement to action, but anxiety or worrying is all about thinking. So that's why we call this as thinking is actually the subjective reality. So all this anxiety or worrying is all, we are virtually creating a reality that we call it as subjective reality. But what is objective reality? The rest all is objective reality. What you are now, your degree, your experience, your work, your job, your family or anything is all the objective reality. Anything that we have control over is actually somewhat that is subjective reality. But what do we have exact and apt control over our life? It is this moment. If we can't control this moment, we are simply just wasting our lives. We are letting the life to happen and we are not creating life. The goal is to mold this life and let the life happen for us, not to us. So again, how do I tackle both these two popular maladies? Now, you might have heard about this popular cliche. We call it as carpe diem. And I personally use these two cliches. So one is carpe diem and amo fati. So what is carpe diem? Carpe diem is basically a cliche which states that get the best out of this moment. So as previously mentioned, life is in this moment, not tomorrow, not the very next second, or not the previous second, not even yesterday. So life is now. So now we have to embrace that, and we have to get the best out of this moment, and that's what the carpe diem says. And this amo fati is actually, it is quoted by a German philosopher named Nietzsche. So amorphathy is basically the gist of that. We can state that love what's been written in your fate. Now coming to to this aspect, you have to believe in something. Like as stated by Steve Jobs, it said that either you have to believe in your karmas or your gut or life, God, philosophy, or whatsoever. You have to believe in something, and belief is the foundation of our very existence. So whenever you feel anxious or if you keep on worrying about certain things, you remember these two popular cliches, carpe diem and amor fati. So amor fati said that love your fate. You have to trust in God or universe or anything, that everything will be okay to you. You need to believe in your dreams. You need to believe in your goodness. Each one of us has different quotients of goodness. I mean, in different quantum we have. But the thing is, we need to focus on those beliefs. We have to reflect back on those values and beliefs, what we stand for. Because remember, if we don't stand for something, obviously we'll be standing for anything, and eventually we'll fall for anything. So that's it for today. So thank you so much. So if you really like this video, please like and subscribe for more such videos. And again, see you soon. Thank you so much.